Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to our Europa Universalis 4 game, where we start as Delhi, and we are now Hindustan. We formed out of it, and we've just gotten an event where mercenaries become 10% cheaper for us. Demi is really loyal. We'll get some cash from our merchant guilds. Let's do that. And I don't want any fights with rebels down here, so this place, when we can get a state over it, we're going to give it to the merchant guilds, and we'll give this other one, which is a religious center for Buddhism. We'll give that to our Demi, but that's going to have to wait. It's taken us quite a while to integrate in Darkant. They must have pretty respectable development. I guess from Patna. That's the only one of their provinces that's really worth anything. And I'm curious if we were to invade Malabar, was guaranteed by VJ, if VJ would actually make good on that promise. They would. We don't have the manpower for me to feel comfortable invading VJ right now. They're just too big. Quartermaster making 9 ducats. Let's go for the manpower guy, even though he isn't the best one they have. He's just a +1 advisor. March these guys up and march this guy over, because before too long we're going to be able to invade Bengal. And let's get our ships back over here to Western India. Okay, so Bengal has not picked up any new allies. They're only allied to Malwa. Seems foolish. And let's try to improve relations here so that we could try to integrate Fuge into our country as well. Let's find another place to build manpower building. 265, that'll work for me. Oh, there's a 4 or 6. We'll get that one as well. Okay. Ruler of the Ottomans died. But we should hear from them shortly. They'll send us a new royal marriage offer, I'm sure. Let's increase that trust. VJ is now one of the great powers of the world. That's hilarious. I can't believe that the Mamluks still are. Well, that's going to change. Okay, do we want free stability? Yeah, we want the stability over the money. Did upset our merchant guilds, which is unfortunate. There's very little that we can do about that at the moment. fabricate a claim here on the Maldives. And we gain free stability, but we're already at max. Usually, things that give you stability when you're at max give you instead 50 administrative power. But that event doesn't seem to. Okay, border friction with VJ. Again, we're just going to take the relations hit. So our relations are starting to suffer. If they break that alliance, we know what's going to happen to them. It will end poorly for them. Declaring war here. Let's see where our trust level is. We don't need them in any wars. We need them to become our vassal. We're going to save up points for this administrative technology. Now our general's a cannoner, so the artillery underneath them is more effective. I think I'll just increase the autonomy in these two provinces so that we don't have to deal with any revolts and we don't have to march all the way down there to put down rebels. Okay, we can invade Bengal now, but I do want this army back first. Because we will be fighting two-front war against Malwa and Bengal. And how much money did you save up for us? Only 193 ducats. Kind of disappointing, guys. You know you could have done better. Let's increase the autonomy there, because again, it would be a pain to put down any rebels on that island. Over time, it's going to become valuable for us. Wish we could colonize down here just to ensure that the Andamans are ours, because it's, you know, Indian, but what can you do? Okay, so if we wait until May of 1517, we can make Malwa co-belligerent and take stuff from them as well. It does sound pretty attractive. So let's just crank the speed up a little. Recover a bit more manpower and be much more ambitious in our conquests. Okay, question of rights. A subject of ours has a claim. We could take Patna from our subject. We could lose our claim on Patna, or we could just lose 10 prestige. Let's lose the prestige. Leave everything the way it is. Because we can get prestige back pretty quickly. Yeah, we just have to wait till May. Still improving relations here. Let's get royal marriage. And we can get some more technology. Let's do that. And now we can make more states. Sure, there works. Where else? I'm thinking we want to save one for Jharkhand. This one seems like a good place. might as well pick this up. And we still have room for 2 more, so we can get one in Jharkhand and one possibly in Bengal. We'll see how it works out. A lot of cash, so why don't we get some more manpower buildings? Okay, there's an agricultural revolution in Badiana. Let's get some more manpower there. And we can get military technology, but we're 2 years ahead of time. So I'm going to wait till January to do it. That way the cost reduces by 10%. Okay, why don't we work on this and give that off to our merchant guilds. Core this, give it to our Dhimmi. Merchant guilds are still disloyal even though we gave them that gift. But very soon we'll be able to give them Surat. Oh, we lost our really nice guy. Okay, so what's the best one available is this guy. He's +3. He'll make us more money from production, so we'll take him. Urbanization. We could make our merchant guilds more influential, gain 5 developments spread out throughout the country, and just lose some money. We've got money, so that sounds like it's in our long-term interest, or we could upset our merchant guilds. Can't really afford to do that. They're already upset with us. Yeah, we'll do that. Just waiting for enough administrative points to core Baroda. Tripura is ending, and Malwa should be next month. So let's bring that speed back down to 4. Oh, here we are. Declaration, actually, yeah, let's take this. Improve our cannons. Improve our cavalry. And we had 2 choices with cannons here. It's not a huge difference. This one's got a pip on defensive shock. This one's got a pip on defensive morale. And I'm just siding with the morale. Not a real strong difference there, it's just a question of preference. Surat. Oops, we did the wrong one. We did Baroda. Well, we'll give that away to our Dhimmi. Just waiting for our morale to regrow. A little bit more. We'll probably face an uprising here from our Nepalese population. We create a state down here, but it's just a single island, so that's not the best option we have available to us. Back into hills, so we're going to suffer more casualties than I'd like, but we need to be ready for this war with Bengal quickly. Okay, royal marriage with Baluchistan expired, so let's get a new one. 15 away. What could we do? We could get a slightly larger army. We're allowed another 19,000 troops. So that's 8 of them. So that's 16, so we can have 4,000 more troops, which we will inherit from Jarkand very soon. I think we're comfortable with those numbers. Once we get this last guy built. Okay, let's launch this invasion. We're going to invade Bengal over Bhagalpur, because it's the closest one. And we're going to declare Malwa as a co-belligerent, so they can call in any allies that they have, but we can take stuff from them just as if we were taking it from Bengal. It doesn't cost us extra, it doesn't upset any people any more than it otherwise would. Wait a day. And then we can move troops into Malwa as well. They escape destruction. But it's not going to take us long to capture their capital. Vijay wants in on the war. And we're not going to invite them in. Let's get these extra cannons where they belong. Speeding up our siege. Okay, Surat is now poor, and we can give that to our merchant guilds. And now our merchant guilds are happy with this once again. Not super happy, but just good enough. Where they're not going to try making our life difficult. Now let's go for Gouda, their capital. Get these troops as quickly as possible onto the fort. They'll be less vulnerable to enemy counterattacks. And they'll be doing their job of blasting down this city until it surrenders. Okay, Bill says surrendered. That's nice. Let's buddy up to Baluchistan a little bit more. Ooh, they're 5 away from accepting. So I'm going to try getting a different advisor. We lose stability, that's unfortunate. Okay, we need to try getting a statesman. Let's see, is there any way that we can get a statesman? We can get a diplomat. We can get a theologian, we can get an inquisitor. Master of the mint. Trader. Let's try firing this guy and seeing next month if we can get a different one. We really need a statesman before this progress gets up to 0. Or 100. No, other. The reason why I say that is once we've integrated in another country, remember that it applies a temporary penalty to our diplomatic reputation. Oh, they keep giving us the same guy that we don't want. Let's raise some war taxes because we can't afford to retire this guy yet. We're just going to ignore this, because that penalty hasn't applied yet. Let's just hope for the best for next month. EJ just insulted us. They must have a babbling buffoon as a ruler. They do. It's really not a good idea for them to do stuff like that. Here we are. +1 diplomatic reputation. So he should get us right about where we need to be. Ooh, -3. I only added 2? It's really weird. Strengthen our government to get a little bit more legitimacy. Okay, we're just at 0. What can we do? Well, we could develop. Hopefully that small change in development would make us look a little bit more impressive. Nope. What about if we had 1,000 more troops? Oh, they're attacking us. Let's get our army down into that battle. Get another 1,000. We can't afford it and we don't have the manpower. Oh, this is unfortunate. That's on -4 reasons. Because our army's getting beat up a little bit. Oh, we lost the battle. Okay, so we might just have to wait a little while. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's add a state in here. And our ulama wants a little bit more lands. Let's find any places that they might want. That's not an estate. We didn't make it a state. Let's convert this province, by the way. It was recently converted towards Shiite religion, so we can't convert it right away. The population is resistant to that. How about this province? That goes to our ulama. We're going to go over here and attack into Patna, if possible. Okay, now we've captured Gouda, their capital, and we can move both these armies down to work together. Big problem is manpower. They're running south. Okay, let's start dealing with our manpower problems for the time being by trying to replace some of these troops with mercenaries. So we could support 9,000 more troops. Let's just start hiring some mercenaries. There's 9,000 mercenaries. Let's reduce our war. Yeah, we'll reduce our war exhaustion, so we get more manpower back more quickly. Ottomans are invading Timurids. We'd like to get in on that soon. Oh, we're trading in silk, so we get another accepted culture, or promoted culture. So let's pick Bihari. And they captured back that fort right away. So let's try to get it back ourselves. Okay, do we want +1 stability and cheaper administrative technology or 50 prestige? Let's go for the stability. Stability is really nice. It gives us all those bonuses we've been enjoying. And let's replace a lot of those guys. Beat up units with mercenaries. Reduce those down. Okay. And we're going to try capturing Gouda and the war goal once again. Okay, they might be able to eject us from here. It's hills. That's terrain that does favor them as people on the sides of the defender, province owner. Oh, where troops might fight better. They're military tech 9, we're military tech 10. We do have a better general. Yeah, we're gonna have to fall back. Now they're still gonna hit us. That's unfortunate. Let's retreat over here. We can win them on different terrain, just not that terrain. Ooh. Going to hit us here. Let's break off our real infantry and consolidate them down. And try to get some more troops. Even if they win, which they probably will. Yeah, they won. We'll make it expensive for them. Ooh, they might wipe out our army here. We're pretty poorly organized. Can't retreat for the first 11 days of battle, so we have to survive 3 more days. And I want them to retreat south, but they're going up to Delhi. That's fine. We'll make them pay for that. We've still got their capital, and we're going to retake Bengal's capital. Okay. Pegu is attacking Bengal. That's nice to see. That'll distract them a little bit. And we don't need any outside help. But Pegu's ally Ayutthaya is asking us for military access, so we'll grant that. So this isn't the most elegant war we've been in so far. We're 30 minutes in, so I think we'll stop here and start up a new video to continue the war.